nothing pisses me off more than when a man that looks like the shit on the bottom of my shoe is like, hey, can I take you out? Now, I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I know I ain't ugly.
Regardless of what a woman says, I'm still going to approach. But I can imagine my younger self, man. I'll be so discouraged talking about I look like the bottom of your shoe. Like, you couldn't let me down slowly.
And this is one of the reasons why women believe that men do not approach them anymore. Why men do not shoot their shot and ask women on dates anymore. You know you can reject a man without being rude, disrespectful, and harmful to somebody else's heart. You can sit there and tell someone respectfully, I'm not interested, but instead, you will do everything in your power to make that person feel as if they are insignificant. Just because somebody isn't attractive to you doesn't mean that they're not worthy of going after somebody. Although I don't believe this applies to all women, but there's women out there that speak on hating men, that men should leave them alone, that they should choose the bear over the man. So when a man chills out and he says, I don't want to deal with it anymore, y'all really be sitting over there wondering why men do not reach out to y'all. Men have to be vulnerable, men have to perform, men have to impress, and men have to chase/pursue just to see if a woman wants to give him an opportunity in the first place. And see, this is the thing. It's not that women don't want to be approached, it's that they want to be approached by the men that they want. But it doesn't work like that. And if you do want the man you want 100% of the time, then you're going to have to shoot your shot at the men that you want. But you're not going to do that because what if the man that you like doesn't like you back? You'll hear women say, oh, where's the guy who sets reservations, gets flowers, and picks me up on time? But there's plenty of men that would do that. But since you don't like them, you don't give them a chance. It's the fact that you want the man that doesn't like you, or the man that you like to do that, but he doesn't. So since he doesn't do it, you say, oh man, men are not romantic. Men don't show love. Men don't do this. No, it's the fact that the men that you want are not willing to do it. But the men that are willing to do it, you won't even give them a chance. So to my ladies, if you do want a man to approach you, be approachable, be kind, whether you like the man or you don't like him and you reject him, that's cool, but you don't have to be disrespectful. Give yourself an opportunity for the right man to come into your life and treat you right instead of giving yourself to people who are going to take you for granted.
Yeah, we live in a cold world, man. Treating someone based on how they look to me is just crazy. Like a polite yes or no is okay. You don't have to be doing too much. But some men and women will try to violate. Like we ain't all human. Cause at the end of the day, your traits, your looks, all that don't matter. What actually matters is your character.
Hey, Miss, how you doing today? You have a good one.
and these are those moments where you have to be like, okay, that's how you're feeling, and you keep it pushing. But after that, I'm good. I'm not speaking to no one. It's just a hand gesture and that's it. We good.
I was talking to one of my youngers earlier on and I asked him, yo, what's going on with the babes? Like, what's your dating life saying? And he goes to me, babes, I ain't talking to girls like that. And I was like, why not? You're young, good-looking lad. Like, this is the time you should be trying to get to know people. He said, yeah, maybe if they're mutuals, I'll have a conversation with them. But aside from that, I ain't trying to chat to girls like that. So I was like, what? You can't just go up to a girl on the street and start a conversation. Then he said, what? So I can end up on TikTok. That moment, I realized one of the biggest reasons why guys aren't approaching girls anymore. You see, everybody talks about guys don't approach girls anymore, guys aren't confident, guys wait till social settings, guys need alcohol in their system to talk to girls. Nobody talks about the potential embarrassment that can come from moving to a girl and her not feeling you. And when I say embarrassment, I ain't talking about the embarrassment of rejection, that's standard. I'm talking about the embarrassment of hearing your voice on TikTok because a girl has recorded herself being moved to by you. The embarrassment of becoming the backstory of somebody's tweet about, yuck, why do men try and approach me on the road, God forbid he's slightly popular or he's slightly known. Now he's in the group chat and people are talking about, he tried to move to me, this guy tried to move to me. Don't get it twisted, I know it's not all girls that think like this. Some girls want to be approached in the shops, wherever. But the loudest voices are the ones on social media talking about, why would a guy try to move to me in public when I hate when a guy comes up to me, blah, blah, blah. Am I lying? Listen, the game is the game at the end of the day, but this idea...
Okay, let's make a quick scenario real quick. You see a bunch of women, you spot one that you want. Now, not only are you worried about rejection, now you're worried about, okay, Will she take her phone out? Will she record me? You're also worried about the refrigerator, who's always going to try and hide a snack. And then on top of that, you probably the only guy approaching a group of girls. You probably have to talk to the one you like, try to get her aside. Her friends there talking crazy. And that's some of the things these guys be calculating. And these are just the scenarios that be happening on a day-to-day basis. And some men will just do all the math, since men are logical creatures, and they'll end up not approaching at all. Approach these women, man. Especially if you like someone, approach them. Don't be thinking too much. But it's crazy, the dynamic of approaching in itself is complicated. On top of that, there's all these things that are added to the scenario. Like you're going viral off just approaching a girl you like. It is crazy.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore and put in any effort? It seems like guys can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to. Or they're like, why don't girls just go and make the first move and make the effort? When did it become a thing? Now it's like role reversal where they expect girls to be making the first moves, yearning for a guy and chasing him. That is, I feel like, the downfall of why it's so hard to meet someone, because men don't put in effort.
There's plenty of pivotal moments. How about when a woman called a man weak for opening her car door? Or the time that men pursued women on dating apps and him saying, hey, how are you, wasn't good enough? How about the pivotal moment when a man is looking out into the open and happens to glance in a woman's direction and somehow he's undressing her with his eyes? Or how about the moment when women considered everything the bare minimum and nothing is ever good enough? Or what about the pivotal moment where men have to fix everything in a relationship to make it work and women have to simply exist? Or how about the time there was a study done that said 80% of women find men unattractive, so why would they try anymore? Or the pivotal moment where men can be accused of SA or grape at any given moment by accident, just because a woman is pissed off because she was rejected? Or what about the pivotal moment that women have constantly told men that they're so undesirable that they would rather pick a bear over a human being, as if men don't have feelings? Or how about the pivotal moment that every single man that ever chased a woman was considered a simp and women simply didn't respect them or want to be with them because they're chasing and they're trying too hard? What about the pivotal moment when the nice guy gets left because he's not toxic enough? What about the pivotal moment where men can't even simply be respectful without it being considered creepy or too friendly? Or what about the time that women decided that not even Cheesecake Factory was good enough for a first date? That they didn't want to get to know men for who they are. They wanted to know how much money they made and their status. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound worth chasing. Okay, bye.
I will say this video is for entertainment purposes only. If you're looking at this, don't take this serious. These are just viewpoints. If you're unmarried, young and single, go out there, approach and get your wife. And women, get your husbands. This is just for purely entertainment purposes only. With that being said, let me know in the comments what you guys think. NJ Speaks. It's been an honor, and I'll see you on the next one. Ha!
Most important decision you're going to make in your life as a king is the woman you elect to be your queen. Hold on. I know, but hold on. I'm not even finished yet. Because the wrong woman will take everything from you and provide you with nothing. Yeah, she may look good externally, but what about that internal? You see, the queen is the most strongest piece on the chessboard. So you're giving all of that power to that queen. If you choose the wrong one, you're going to lose the game of life. So choose your queen wisely.